Good afternoon, I'm Ed Poswoli, President of Trip Scott, and welcome to another one of our series of webcasts. Today we're honored to be joined by the President of Nova Southeastern University, George Hanbury. Dr. Hanbury, welcome.
Thank you, Ed, and it's my pleasure to be here.
Well, I appreciate it, and you know, congratulations are in order. Nova has just celebrated its 50th year, and so tell us, what do the next 50 years for Nova Southeastern bring?
Well, this first 50 years has just been phenomenal, starting right in Fort Lauderdale on Las Olas Boulevard at 232 East Las Olas with 0 students in 1964, 17 PhD students in 67. Today, 26,000 students, 80% graduate and professional, 20% undergraduate, and we expect to expand the undergraduate program with the demand for education in the future.
Describe for some of our viewers the scope of the educational services that you're providing.
Well, we literally provide education from the cradle to the grave.
Right.
Our oldest graduate last year was 82 years old, and our youngest wasn't even born yet. It was in the Mommy and Me prenatal program at the Mailman Siegel Institute at the Jim and Jan Moran Family Center Village. So we cover everything from pre-K at our university school to our undergraduate program to our graduate programs in psychology or education or law, or to the professional programs in medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, optometry, allied health, and medicine. Evening, weekends, online. About almost 98% of our students, even in law, as traditional as that is, are engaged in some type of online capability.
Well, that is the cutting edge of education, isn't it?
It's where the educational needs are going to be in the future, and where businesses are looking to try to see that individuals don't have to leave the business in the daytime or even in the evening in order to fulfill their educational needs.
As Broward's own private university, full university system, the economic engine of Nova has been felt throughout Broward. How are you finding the business community in accepting those who graduate and successfully matriculate through your programs?
Well, whether they are practicing attorneys or judges or physicians or educators, our graduates have excelled. We have about 165,000 graduates, but interestingly enough, we are a private, not-for-profit university. We are Broward's largest private employer, with over 4,500, close to 5,000 employees, a $1 billion balance sheet, and a $2.6 billion economic impact.
Wow. Wow, that's just amazing. We don't realize, sometimes we don't realize the gem that we have in our own backyard.
I've given tours of our campus where we are headquartered in Davie, and we have over 5 million square foot of space, and they say, good gracious, I had no idea you had all of this here. And I say, where do you live? And they say, plantation. We have grown right here in Broward County, but yet we're in Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, and Puerto Rico with regional campuses. So we have about 10,000 students on the campus headquartered in Davie, and then we have close to 11,000 students spread out through those regional campuses, and another 10,000 students completely and totally online.
Wow, wow. So tell our viewers what's new, what's going on that you're most excited about that the future's going to bring for Nova Southeastern.
We have some wonderful, wonderful things going on. First of all, we just opened up the Guy Harvey Oceanographic Center.
Right at the port.
Guy has given not only his talent, but his treasure to see that there's scholarships for Guy Harvey scholarships for young men and women wishing to go into marine biology and to save our seas and to do the research that are undertaking right at the port with a gorgeous, gorgeous facility, a $50 million facility. Then we have under construction right now an $80 million pure research facility of wet labs for high tech and biotech. We will have the only private incubator in secure fiber optics, as well as in all of the security necessary to do startups for businesses, private incubator businesses, to come to Broward County and develop high tech, whether it's human genome or in cancer research or in any of the biotechs, informatics that we are developing, and I want to bridge the gap between the marine biology and the human genome so that we can see even greater discoveries. And then on top of that, HCA, Hospital Corporation of America, wants to relocate Plantation General to our campus and tie that in with the research we're undertaking so that for the first time, Broward can have a teaching hospital and, more importantly, a research hospital so that we can develop clinical trials, so that people will not have to go to MD Anderson or Mayo Clinic. They can have the clinical trials right here in Broward.
Right here in Davie.
And we can become the destination research hospital for Central and South America with the great ports and the great airports that we have in the Tri-County area.
So where are each of these projects? The Guy Harvey Research Project at the port, that's already underway.
That's already done and open, and research is undertaken. The research, the Center for Collaborative Research, right. We're on the 5th floor now. We expect opening of that within the next year.
Okay, so that's the incubator. That's the Silicon Valley of Broward, hopefully, right?
That's exactly what I anticipate. You see, universities can be the knowledge-based industry, but we are the only doctoral research university headquartered right here in Broward.
And then what's the plan and the timing around the HCA hospital?
Well, the emergency facility is under construction today. You don't need a certificate of need for the emergency facility. We have been trying for 4 years now to build a hospital on our campus, and yet all the other hospitals have objected. They were new beds. This time, HCA has said instead of new beds, we will relocate the existing beds of Plantation General to Nova Southeastern University. Even though it'll be the same number of beds, it'll be 3 times larger because it will be a teaching research hospital that's essential for students and the clinical trials that would be essential to have the kind of discussion that I was making.
And what's the hope on the timing of the hospital?
Well, we just had a public hearing last month. The Agency for Healthcare Administration in Tallahassee, the regulatory body, is supposed to give their opinion on December 5th. So right around the corner. Hopefully there will not be any objections, but we have had already 3 hospitals to oppose the building.
So you're working your way through the administrative process right now,
right,
on that side. But the Guy Harvey is open and ready to go. The collaborative research is already there, and now you're looking to expand it. And all the other great things that go on in your educational services, from law to your doctorate programs, to your undergraduate programs, and even your K-12 programs, are all thriving.
And all of them will be involved in the research in every discipline. They don't have to be in the sciences. They can be in the arts and the theater, or any of them. All of them are needing in research. And the important thing is that this university has grown with Broward County. We're close to 2 million people right now, but more importantly, we've grown with the state of Florida. We're not just Broward's university. We're really, in all fairness to the University of Florida, we're Florida's university. We're right in the heart of 6 million people in the Tri-County area. And we are serving the area and the educational needs just as those forefathers thought in 1964, for education at times and places convenient for the student, not for the university.
And I think that's a good place for us to stop, and I want to thank you, President Hanbury, for joining us and sharing with us the great things that are happening at Nova Southeastern. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.